Yeah, I was just putting the whatchamacallit in the what's it called? The stream link. I like to have all black shoes. We'll do navy color socks, and we'll call it a wrap. Yeah, I used the Chargers playbook. Yeah.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The battle for the Lamar Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC
your kicker star lighting up. That's just crazy that you kick off a playoff game with a star kicker. That to me is just insane. He's a monster. Kind of excited. I didn't end the season good at all, man. So this is not how you end the regular season.
Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going.
Wow.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
That's insane.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
I don't think so.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Why he dropped so
good
fast?
For the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
He dropped really
fast. Hang their hat
fast.
on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch,
I don't know how he
and they
dropped so
miss.
fast.
And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
just beat the play clock. Open man, it's Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver.
Well, if you had psychic ability, why didn't you just drop underneath? It wasn't a complicated route. I'm adjusting. Shifty, adjusting.
On first down,
oh, okay. Well, I didn't.
I
didn't ID him.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the 50, here's Herbert. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
But that was not a swerve catch. There was no movement outside and back in. That's a swerve catch. When I hear swerve catch, I think glitching and cheating. I don't think legit play.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown.
No reaction at all. Just slow motion for you.
There to make the grab.
It was a slow motion catch.
Take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Chargers 7.
I didn't expect that.
Jaguars nothing.
Okay.
Michael Badgley to
following the touchdown. Badgley out there.
I like Clay Brooks as a slot corner.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault.
Wow.
The ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football and have it at
I can't believe that.
36-yard line.
Oh my goodness. He like rocked his world.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That is insane.
First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
This is crazy, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I just got to keep this momentum because I didn't expect to have that good of a start.
And they were able to get their pads on them and move.
My biggest thing is turnovers. As long as I don't turn the ball over, I feel good.
This time with Austin Eckler. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Wow.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Wow.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards.
Okay. Okay. Jaguars. I mean, well, there was no fake out there. I just kept running. I thought, did you press L2? I don't know why he froze then. That's very weird. I'm saying, but why would he he couldn't have frozen because of a move I made because I didn't make any moves. Okay. I saw you stop. I thought you stopped because you thought I might cut up.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
That's weird.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
I've been one and done in every playoffs and every franchise I've been in, so.
They run, it's Gore. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Oh, he dropped it. You needed that so badly.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it's a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
That is insane. I am sick right now. It happens, like you said, but it's just, wow. That was like
the second down,
it wouldn't have ended the game, but it would have made me feel really comfortable.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he will not.
Now that should be a drop, but the other one in the end zone is just like, I'll take our 3. I'm sick about that.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
You talking to me?
Took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because.
Sorry, a lot of the things you're saying is like blurry. I don't know if I'm coming through blurry too.
Points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better.
Blurry, that's not the word.
The Jaguars
Sketchy,
take over first
no.
and 10 at their own
Fuzzy.
25-yard line.
Sketchy.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
Oh, you got, what's it called? He's on the Packers in real life, right? A.J. Dillon?
Back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their
step. With the monster thunder legs.
But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now Balaj. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it.
Oh, he missed him.
You know coaches look at these short field goals as a
and we got
last resort, right? To them,
I'm not even on aggressive.
Drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Of course the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Oh, that's beautiful.
First down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
We could do that. Two open, one closed. Here we go,
On the carry,
oh,
Jackson.
we just
nothing doing.
I'm so
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They just turned
no
him
gain on
free.
the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Just turned him free. Probably should try to fake him out.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Across the
Oh, that's
formation,
beautiful.
He's got a man. That's Allen.
That's beautiful.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Do I believe in what?
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Oh, I'm already at the 2-minute warning. My call play. That was silly.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
Wow.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Herbert now. And he's got his his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Hunter Henry. Touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
Wow.
Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence in the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this
So is it warm where you are right now?
Because
Because it's kind of getting chilly where I am.
It's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
This will make it into the end zone.
Oh my goodness! I promise you, my adjustments are not on on it. They are hitting like it's the playoffs.
The way that you coach these things,
woo, it's getting nasty out there.
Towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Laviska Chenault, the intended target. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good throw. You love Show.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Now that's an incredible throw. Because you got to put that one the money.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
It'll be Minshew again. To the end zone.
Oh!
DJ
wow.
Chark,
they didn't say he was in bounds?
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
He caught it.
The fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No,
yes, under 2 minutes.
I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Here's
I didn't mean to do that. And he dropped it. And he dropped it.
When you run in the slant, timing is
with the linebacker draped on him.
Coverage, there was no space available.
Or you can try to get 7. Okay. Yeah. Get his 7.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now Minshew. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Jags come up.
That was heroic.
4th down. And it'll
just
be
short.
A turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early. to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. He'll wind up getting 11 on that.
That's
one.
craziness.
Chargers are going to get
That's
themselves
craziness.
a fresh set of downs here. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman. With our
weren't we supposed to play in the regular season? I think it was around when you were going to your uncle's funeral, and then you found out your friend had, I think, died, and you just were out of it, and you decided to just not play. So we just fair simmed it.
Try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You're the one who asked. I'm laughing because you're trying to blame me for something that you were the catalyst to bring it up.
Jaguars.
I'm sorry, my mind doesn't work like that.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
When I think of things, I think of all the details that surround it.
String together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're
that's
down
a
big,
beautiful
you're being
route by the
shut
running
out.
back.
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. That last catch
Trying to make me seem like I'm a heartless monster.
A yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A.J. Dillon.
Brandon, all things considered,
if he breaks that clean, that's to the crib. That was a 0 blitz.
At their 49-yard line.
It was a run blitz, but it didn't work out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd and 4.
Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Now coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to
yeah,
what we're
you're 47.
of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw it. Minshew, flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White, and they have possession.
Well, you're throwing cross body, running one way to the other.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd
Yeah,
quarter.
the receiver.
Obviously not what they were striving
Yeah, that's really
to
sad.
accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my right tackle.
It's 2nd down.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a draw play for Gore. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly.
You talk about breaking my rookie's legs. That is utterly messed up, bro. Well, you don't care because you're a hearing specialist. So people's hearing, as long as Herbert can hear, you're good. But everything else, that can go.
Here's Herbert to Gabriel, middle of the field. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 63
He's done.
yards.
He's out for the game.
The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Mike Badgley to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. I got him. Scoop. 56, Mike, 56.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Ty Long now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll field this at the 5. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Connection made with Chenault. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On first down, Gore. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run. Calais. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Oh, he's running hard.
Tackle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Gore. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And this Charger offense is running away with this one.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Oh, no.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now this throw caught left side, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You ain't going nowhere.
And now a carry here for their fullback. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, Haywood.
Now back to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Wow.
And get this into the end zone for
Right
a
at the seam.
Jaguar touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Minshew will throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have bucked the trend so far. A sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, I should have handed it off.
Being
Throw it away.
chased down
Throw it
left.
away. Wait, where's the
And
flag
that'll be
for?
incomplete. We do
Oh, 'cause
have a
I'm-
penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Of course, they
Had to
had
hold
the
it.
option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the draw, it's Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Go. 45. 5. Check. This is party now. 44. Mike. 44. Man out.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And able to find Conley. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kalen Ballage. 27 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Out of the gun is Minshew. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael Davis. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, the 30, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Jaguars 12.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee. And guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
That's actually right.
Tonight's
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know, get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.